Day 46. We've had amazingly good luck with weather, but it's like the sign we passed yesterday. I was walking through the windmill farms. It said, luck runs out, but safety is for life. You know, from sailing, I've mentioned this before, from sailing we learned that you don't control anything. What you do is you control how you react to it. And that's kind of the situation we're in right now. We can't control the weather, but we can control what we do because of it. And another thing about sailing, if you're in a harbor and you know there's a storm coming, you don't head out to sea. If you're out to sea and a storm comes, well, you do what you need to do. And that's what we would do here with backpacking too. If we were on the trail, storm came, we'd set up tents, get ready, and just get through it. But we're in a safe harbor right now. Doesn't make a lot of sense to head into the storm. Well, as we look at the forecast, you know, tomorrow's going to be a nice day, but the following 4 days all predict rain, heavy rains, right into the places we'd be walking into. So we need to hunker down somewhere. Hunkering down in tents didn't sound like a great idea. Hunkering down in the hotel sounded expensive. Doing a skip, I looked at, okay, what do you say? Maybe now's the time to jump over the Sierras, get up to Oregon. Looked at that. It's going to be really like hot in Ashland, like 90 degrees. That'd be awesome, except right after you leave there, walking right into snow that's still all over the trail. So that didn't look like a good option yet either. Check Northern California. Not a good option either. You know, we were told early on to save our 0 days for unexpected storms, mostly for Washington and Oregon. However, it turns out our unexpected storm is here. They don't get storms this time of year like this, but it's coming in. So anyway, we're 3.5 hours back from home base, so we're gonna take zeros, more zeros than we'd ever taken, and just let this thing pass. We got the hotel last night. Someone had mentioned the storm coming and they were gonna go do something else, and we're like, what the heck? Because we didn't know about the storm. But that led us to looking at that and seeing what's coming ahead, and the fact that it's not a real good time to go hiking into this section. And in addition to that, came across a high wind warning from NOAA. Apparently yesterday when we were hiking, you remember all those films we were walking by and I kept saying it's a good day for wind power? Yeah, high wind warning with peak winds to 50 miles an hour. So no wonder it was blowing where we were. We have a huge advantage over other PCT hikers in that we can jump in a car and be home in 3.5 hours. By far, most of these hikers don't have that ability. However, I gotta admit, if you were to get stuck in Tehachapi, it's the place to be. If you look at the list of trail angels, there's at least 50, I would say, trail angels in Tehachapi. Super friendly town for that. A lot of people will put people up. As Ken pointed out, it could cause a bit of a bottleneck here though. Right now, all these hikers are coming in, it's very busy, and everyone's gonna be stopped here for 4 days. And at least anybody that looks at the weather is not going back on trail until this storm blows through. So that's going to put a big bubble coming out of here, you know, 5 days from now. We'll see how that goes, because we may be part of that bubble or right behind it. I don't think we're going to be right before it though, because people will be anxious to get back on trail. Like this rolled on in.
San Bernardino, Riverside. Watch out, vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
Well, I hope Buzz was able to save Woody. We didn't know the final outcome. It looked like he was doing okay when we passed him. We ourselves, we did survive the road trip home, and we're now drying out stuff before the rain hits here. We'll be back on the trail in a few days, posting again as soon as I can. Wish I was out there. Sorry for the delay. But until we see you again, fair winds.